Look at all of these container doors. What do you think is behind them? I don't think there's anything behind them. You know why? Because that's just part of a wall. It's completely decorative. Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitchhiking Yeti here. Today I'm in the cargo district here in downtown Wilmington. Thought it would be a fun time just to kind of cruise around the neighborhood here, check out some stuff, look at some of the storefronts. I've actually put quite a few of these eating places like the Cheesesmith, the Mess Hall in my vlogs in the past, and thought today I would just kind of give you a little tour around this street. I've never actually just walked around the entire like cargo district neighborhood, and that's exactly what my plan is today. We're starting our video out right here in this little alleyway. I just walked right down through here. We have a pizza restaurant here. Right here is the famous Cheesesmith, and there is a really cool barber shop right here in this area that is themed after Elvis Presley. We might go over there and check that out too. Yeah, so pretty cool. Also want to go down here and show you the arcade that they have here, and all the like where the Blue Cup is and the beer garden. They've actually just repaved the entire parking lot, so we want to go look at that too today. So yeah, pretty cool. And before we end our video, we're going to make our way a few blocks to the east, and I'm going to show you the Mess Hall. This is one of my favorite places to come get a good old hamburger. And we have this place right here that's fairly new. It used to be a food truck. It's called Bonsai, and it's an Asian fusion style food, and it is really, really good. I actually ate here just a couple weeks ago. So let's go ahead. We got a lot to look at today, but I try to be quick, and let's get started. So right now I'm on the corner of 16th Street and Queen Street, and we actually started our vlog off right over here at this cargo district signage. There's a pizza shop right over here. We're going to walk by that here momentarily, but the first thing I want to show you is this here is some of the businesses here that are made out of these cargo containers. And then right around the corner here, this is actually living quarters where people actually live in these cool little cargo containers. And I remember when they announced this years ago, I thought it was so cool. Like if you was a single person and you just wanted a cool little place to kind of hang out, have your little balcony up there, you're in a neighborhood where you don't really need to drive because you got so many little restaurants and bars close by, an arcade, all kinds of cool stuff. But this is what the cargo container living quarters actually looks like. It's kind of awesome, you know, it's pretty rad. We're gonna take a walk around the back side of it, and this right here is it. You can see that is the back side of the homes here. You got a couple air conditions that's kind of lifted up off the ground just in case it would flood, which is very common practice here in the Wilmington area due to being so close to the coast. You know, Wilmington does tend to flood a little bit during hurricanes and whatnot. Pretty awesome. All right, we're going to take a right here on Queen Street, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite comfort food restaurants that I have made a few videos in the past. I'm going to show you where the Cheesesmith is located. And the Cheesesmith has two locations now in Wilmington. One over close to Wrightsville Beach off of like Military Cutoff, and this here's the original Cheesesmith. This is the one I normally come to. All right, right here is another place. This here is called the Starling, a whiskey and wine bar. And as you can see, it's also made out of containers. They even have some rooftop seating up there. That's very nice, really cool. And right here on the corner of Queen Street and 17th Street, we have the Cheesesmith. And this is where I go get all those awesome grilled cheese sandwiches. Oh my goodness, they are so delicious. If you are a fan of grilled cheese sandwiches, I highly recommend trying out the Cheesesmith. Okay, now we're going to walk a little to the south here on 17th Street South and see if we can see the storefront for the Beale Street Barber Shop, which is a barber shop that is completely adorned and decorated in Elvis Presley memorabilia, more or less. All right, I just learned something a little new, my friends. This is the Fuzzy Needle Records and Bookstore. So you can go in there and get you some books, and they got some vinyl in there, some records of music. That's really, really cool. But right next to it, speaking of music, which is a pretty good little segue, this is what I wanted to show you right here. You see that like Elvis Presley skeleton up there, the hairdo? How awesome is this? This is Beale Street Barber Shop, which unfortunately I'm here on a Sunday, so it's not open, but yeah, this here is the barber shop. Hopefully I can come back someday and actually walk inside and check it out. If you can see the king of rock and roll right there, that is so cool. And they do have their little barber shop spinning thing, you know, the thing that spins, all barber shops pretty much have. Pretty cool. But they actually have music here, like live bands and stuff, so it's a pretty rad barber shop. I actually looked it up online and found it, and I thought it was just so cool. By appointment only, closed Sundays and Mondays. There is their phone number if you'd like to get in touch with them. Maybe you have a band. I think it's got to be an all original band. As you can see, the king of rock and roll right there, having his haircut beautifully cut and coiffed. And I think it's awesome that they have an Elvis Presley barbershop for many, many reasons. Can we see in at all? You can barely see in there, but there's all kind of mannequins and things like that inside, very nicely decorated. I really wish I could have came yesterday when they were open and walk in, if I could get permission from the owner, of course. I would not just walk in and start filming, but man, I would love to have walked in and kind of just show off and maybe even talk to him a little bit and get a little backstory on like what made him, what put that thought in this process. I think it was brilliant to have, because if you think about Elvis Presley, one thing I always remember Elvis for is his beautiful locks, his hair, man. He had that awesome hair, you know, and the chops and everything. So I think that was a pretty good idea. So now that we've seen at least where it's located, if you guys ever want to come by and get your hair cut, you know where to go now. Go to the Beale Street Barber Shop, man. That would really be a cool experience, I think. So now we're going to make it on over to the back side of the cargo district. The next road down, I can't remember the name of it. I'll figure it out though. But there's a taco shop over there I want to show you. Then there's also an arcade a little bit further down to the west of the cargo district. And then we're going to actually get in our vehicle. We had to drive a few blocks to the east. And then I'm going to show you where the mess hall is located. And also I'm going to show you where Bonsai is. Asian fusion. Very delicious. So right behind me we have the Cheese Smith, and oh my goodness, the food smells so good. You know, it's not the cheese I'm smelling, it's the other things they put in the cheese sandwiches, like the pork. They got like barbecue and stuff. And right back here is the parking lot behind the Cheese Smith where you will park when you come by here. But they also have this like pork belly, like they got these fries and they put this barbecue like pork belly on it. It's just amazing. It is so good. All right, so I made my way back over here to the map of everything. And so when we started off right here, and I kind of showed you the apartment area and things like that. I brought you up through here, and we went up here to where the Elvis Presley, right here is the Fuzzy Needle, so it was right here. This here was where the barbershop was located, and also showed you the Cheese Smith. Now we're going to make our way down 16th Street, and I kind of want to come over here on Castle Street, show you a really good taco spot. All right, we have made our way over here to 16th Street, and I just want to say hello to those two really nice people I just met. Really appreciate it. They watched the channel, and so cool when people come up and say hello and recognize me, you know, from our videos and stuff. So that's really nice, and really makes you feel good. Somebody comes up and says hi, you know, and that's really cool. So now, back on the tour. So this right here is another spot. I've never tried this place before, but this right here is a pizza shop right here in the cargo district. Might want to give this place a try. They also on the back side of this building where we kind of started our vlog, where all those like cargo container doors were located, they have a pickup window back there, so you can order or do a call-in order and then just go pick it up on the back side of the building itself. So here we are on the back side. Right here is the pizza pickup window. So it says order and pick up right here, or order online. So this right here is the pickup window. Back here, it's kind of hidden back here in the back of the cargo district. Man, there are cargo containers everywhere back here. So and they got plenty of places. If you do want to eat back here, you can. And right here is where we started our vlog out, when I was looking at all these container doors. So yeah, they got a plethora of places to eat. Pretty rad. Okay, let's get back on point. Let's get moving. I want to show you this cool looking taco place over here. So before we make it over there to the taco location, you see this this front entrance right here? Back in the day, that was the original location for the mess hall right there, but it has since been moved. But I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, because that was the first time I ever tried any food in the cargo district. As you can see, the cargo containers they have over there, that's like the beer garden area. But we're going to walk over there momentarily and kind of walk around and show you their parking lot, because that parking lot used to be all gravel. But now, at least as of today, here in August of 2024, it's all paved, or at least most of it that I can see is paved. And that's where the arcade's located. So we're definitely going to make our way over there shortly. Wow, check out these planters, these aloe plant. Look at that. Look at those faces. That is kind of cool. Huh. All right, my friends. So we was right up here. Right over there is where the old mess hall location is. Right here, this here is 16th Street. And this right here where these people are driving, this is Castle Street. And we're going to walk up here. You see where these people are playing some cornhole. I think that is our location. All right, here we are. Bar, cafe, tacos, 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. And there is their signage, bazaar. And check out this wild looking face. You know, we just seen that crazy planter on somebody's front porch. And they have a pretty wild looking one too. They have places out here to play some cornhole. And I like their open sign right here. It says, make tacos, not war. That's so cool. Got some artwork. This is a happening little place. Once again, I've not tried it before. They do have live music, but it's a cool, funky little place you might want to try out sometime if you're here in the area. That's one thing about the cargo district. It is loaded with all kinds of good little eateries and bars and little nooks and crannies to have a little fun and get you a beverage or two. So really cool. And I don't know what's going on up here on this roof. It's like a cup with a straw sticking out of it, or it's what it looks like. It's actually, maybe it's camouflage, it's something else, I don't know, but interesting. So I'm actually entering like a little parking lot area right here behind the bazaar, like taco shop. And something caught my eye. There's a plethora of doors here with some artwork on it, but where do they lead? I don't know, but they're kind of cool looking. Something that you don't see every day is, you know, doors like this. I'm proud of you. Well, that's good. I'm proud of you too. Yeah, pretty wild looking. It's like some finger painting going on back here. Look at this one. We got like the crossroads. Is that where they made the deal with the you-know-who? Eyeballs all over it. It's kind of wild looking. And there it is. This is the bazaar. Parking only. Violators will be towed. Right back here. And right there's the restaurant we just looked at the front of. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Look at these doors. That is just crazy looking. Okay. So we was right down there. This here is Castle Street. Right here is 16th Street. This will take us back up to where the apartments are located and the Cheesesmith. And then right there is the Bazaar Taco Shop. And I almost missed this place. It's kind of hidden over here all by its lonesome. But this is another apartment, it looks like, of some type. And it is also a container built structure. 1516. Got a little fence out here, got their trash. Very cool looking apartment. This one here looks much bigger than the other ones. If it's all one unit, I don't know. But pretty cool looking. That is pretty snazzy. I like that. All right, so right here is the old location for the original mess hall when it opened. And yeah, this is called Beach Street. This is street food. So they have all kinds of street food in there that you can order. Really cool. And you can find this location right here on the corner of 16th Street and Queen Street here in the cargo district. As you can see right over here is the apartments that we went and looked at a little earlier in our little tour. But this area here was like, this was my first introduction to the cargo district, was right here in this building. This like rounded dome shaped building. Always reminds me of like an airplane hangar from the old days. That's kind of what it looks like some of the small regional airports anyhow. But we was going to eat at the mess hall today toward the end of this vlog, but unfortunately I did not know they are closed. So I just finished up eating with my wife a little bit. We ate up here at the Cheese Smith. We got the new G. It's a different sandwich. We got the new G. It's got like a tomato jam in with the cheese. Pretty good. Not my favorite. You know, the old G was my favorite probably. It's just a grilled cheese sandwich. And I also enjoy the one with the barbecue that I got today. It's really good. I think it's called the Southern Charm is the name of it. She actually went ahead and ordered before I got in there while I was still out touring around the area. So this right here is the Blue Cup Roastery. This is a coffee shop with a little drive-through window right here. You can see all the cool containers that they use to build this structure. Pretty cool. And wow, look at all this. Now that is some cargo containers there, my friends. Now I have never even realized that being there. That has got to be kind of new. I know this whole parking lot's different now. As we kind of look around, this was all gravel over the years up until here recently. Now it's all paved, and they got it kind of elevated over here, because it used to go gravel all the way to the back of this brick building here, which is the Cargo Arcade, or the Cargo-cade as they call it, bar and arcade. Pretty cool. Yeah, but look at all that stuff, all that new stuff back here. All right, let's walk around via this sidewalk right here, and let's go check out the front of the Cargo-cade. I love that name. That was genius. Cargo district, and you call it the Cargo-cade. Yeah, that's pretty rad. All right, now I moved down here to 15th Street and Queen Street, and this right here is the Cargo-cade area. I don't think they're closed at the moment. Looks like they're doing a lot of work with all this gravel and everything. But yeah, look at, they have really been busy down here. Check this out. Look at all these new cargo containers they got down through here. What the heck? This is cool. Yeah, man, they're doing all kinds of work up here. I just stepped right on up here. Look at this. Yeah, this is all new, because I do frequent this area. Oh man, we got some sinful cupcakes coming. Check that out. New stuff is coming along the way. Heck yeah. That just sounds delicious. You know, every time you eat a cupcake, they're so good, it does feel like you just sinned a little bit, but looks like maybe they even have a little walk-up window right here. Yeah, man, this is awesome. They are hard at work. You don't have quite a few new businesses back here in this area. Yeah, man, this is awesome. It's like we got us a board over here made with a little bit of information. It says Cargo West. Cargo West, check it out. This here's kind of a drawing of what it's going to look like when it's completed. Look, they even have, they're going to have some rooftop stuff going on. These people up here hanging out. Look at them. Look at them all dressed up to impress there. Yeah. Look at Freddy Krueger over here with his arms crossed. I'm just kidding. That's not Freddy Krueger. But you got to admit, he's got on like the Freddy Krueger looking shirt. You know, we're moving into Halloween month, so you just never know. Yeah, this is going to be pretty nice. Really, really nice. It's going to be called Cargo West. So I guess they don't have the W, E, S, and T on some of these top container pieces up here. Not that anybody's gonna be able to see them, because look, across the street is homes. I mean, you might can see on that sidewalk, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, we learned a little bit of something new today. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Cargo West, next to the Cargo-cade. All right, so I made my way to the back side of the Cargo West area, the new area. They just started construction on building. And just really quickly, I want to show you this building right here. This is called Hello Love. And this is like a home decor store where you can go in and buy stuff for your homes or your cargo district homes and do a little decoration. Like I said, they do have a little bit of everything back here in the cargo district. And to me, that's what makes this so awesome, because you don't have to really drive very much. You know, you kind of have all your little necessities, especially if you're a single person or you're young and you might have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever. Yeah, you'd have everything you need right here in walking distance. Cargo district is awesome. I really enjoy coming back here and spending time and eating some food. And I've had a great time today. This is the first time I've ever really walked around the neighborhood and kind of looked at the layout of things and stuff like that. Pretty cool. All right, my friends, that kind of wraps up this area here. Now we're going to make our way to the east a few blocks up to the mess hall. I want to show you the mess hall, and I also want to show you Bonsai Asian Fusion. Really good places to eat. Don't sleep on it. You'll thank me. It is really, really good. I give it a big old thumbs up. Let's go in that direction now. All right, we have traveled a little bit further to the east here in the cargo district. And this here is the mess hall. This is where I come and buy those crazy hamburgers the last couple summers anyway. Not every summer, but at least the last 2 summers since I've had a YouTube channel. I have been coming to this location right here and trying some of their hamburgers. Most recently, I tried the Brit Mac, where they took a Brit donut from Carolina Beach's famous Brit donut shop, and they fused it together with their 2 patties of their smashed patty hamburgers, and they call it the Brit Mac, and they put their own special sauce on it, like their Scotch sauce or whatever. But a really good place to come and eat. Highly recommend. Got some awesome tater tots. They got these Scott's tots. I'm a big fan of them too. I really love the food in the cargo district. I like eating. Hey, you know, it is what it is. But something else that's really cool. I know last year they had a food truck here in Wilmington. It was called Bonsai Asian Fusion, right? Well, guess what? They did so well for themselves. They have their own restaurant, storefront, just walking distance from here. I'm gonna take you down there to that real quick, show you where that's located. This food is awesome. It is really, really good. Really good. Let's walk. It's just about right there where that white car is located is the parking lot. So let's walk down there real quick and check that out. I wonder what's up with these tires back here. I mean, check that out. Very interesting. This is on the back side of the mess hall. So they even have a to-go window right here also. Right here on the back, on this little back patio area. I've never been out here on this part. I always eat right over here in this area, but what's up with the tires? Like a little obstacle course or something. Okay, enough of that. I'm gonna show you Bonsai and we're gonna wrap this thing up, because I think a storm's a-coming. Yes, I think a storm is definitely a brewing. All right, right here is some of the businesses is right here in this little strip mall area. But right there in the top right corner is our place. That is Bonsai Asian Fusion. And it is really, really good. It's right here next to Last Stop. And you can see the doors are open today. But when you go inside this place to eat, it is phenomenal. It is so good. I like their bonsai bowl. That is probably my favorite thing to get. And also when you go inside, check out the decor on the wall. Like they have a lot of like 80s movies type stuff, real classic stuff like Back to the Future. They actually have Marty McFly's hoverboard from Back to the Future 2 is in there. They got all kinds of cool stuff, and the food is amazing. It just gives it a good vibe. Now, I did talk to the owner here recently when I was in here eating just a couple weeks ago, and I asked him about his chicken wings. They have some awesome chicken wings, but he was like, yeah, I like chicken wings too, man, but he said we might bring them back when he can get a good deal. So, you know, right now chicken wing prices are very expensive, and he was like, if I can get a good deal on them, I'll make them until I run out. Just keep a lookout. Check back with me, look on Instagram, and when we make the announcement, just come and get you some. So I'm like, I'm all in for that, because their chicken wings and the sauce that they put on them are amazing. It's really, really good. So definitely want to go check out Bonsai Asian Fusion. Big fan of them, and they do it right. Really, really good place to go eat. All right, my friends, that was a big old plane that just flew over. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. You know, in all seriousness, man, the cargo district is such a neat little inner hidden gem here in Wilmington. So many people come to the area who does a lot of vacationing in this area. You know, sometimes they go to our beaches and they just don't go anywhere else, and that's fine. But if you do find a day that you want to get out and explore the inner town a little bit and see what it has to offer, I think you're going to be surprised how cool some of the places are here around town. I mean, you got the riverfront down on the Cape Fear River across from the you know, the North Carolina battleship is really cool. And one of my favorites that you don't hear people talk about a lot outside of this little bubble is the cargo district, and that's why I want to make a video today about it and kind of let you in on the loop. All right, I'm going to try to find more places like this you may or may not know about, and I'll be doing some vlogs in the coming months over, you know, on them also. There's some awesome places to eat, pizza especially. I found a really good place a few weeks ago that I'm dying to share with you, but the timing's got to be right. Okay, I got to have the time, and they're open at kind of later in the evening, and when they run out of dough, they just close. So, you know, I got to get there early, and my work schedule and everything that's going on in my life has got to line up to make it happen. And I want to make sure I do it right, okay? So all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that a lot. Any comments down below is always welcome. Love reading them. Until next time, friends, I am the Hitchhiking Yeti. Did you hear that? That was a musical note. Wow, I didn't know I had that in me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Y'all stay safe out there. And it's time to go home because the rains are coming. You can smell it. I can smell it.